Whatever you do, don't look down. Hello and welcome to Sober Living Snippets, where we live alcohol-free so we can heal up those relationships, feel youthful again, and ditch regret and shame. And you know, those three things form a nice holistic whole that take care of all of the important areas of our lives. Really, that's why I chose them. We got the emotional, the relationships, and of course the physical, right? But anyway, gals, that's not what we're talking about today. Hello, I'm Becca Jacobson. I'd have a snippet for you. If you're new in Snippet Land, welcome, my dear. You have found the place to be. Okay, today, gals, I'm going to share with you some of the elements that I believe any good sobriety program must have in order for success. But let me be specific about this. I'm talking about a sobriety program for us. So here we are. We know we're of a certain age. We have specific types of backgrounds. We are mature women. We're professional women. We have similar life experiences. My first couple of years of sobriety were so painful, and it was so difficult because I couldn't find the right program for me. There was nothing out there. And so the struggle was way longer and way more difficult than it really had to be. So after a couple years of sobriety, I realized there's a gap out there and I can fill it. And that's why I'm here right now today with you. And that's why I'm doing this, because we do not want a cookie cutter sobriety program. We need one that is tailored to our specific needs. So anyway, that's what I've done. And I'm going to tell you about 4 of the major components of my coaching program so that when you're looking for your program, and you're shopping around, I want you to make sure that any kind of coaching program you decide to do to get your sober life going should include these 4 elements. So today we'll just talk about the first one. We'll cover the other 3 over the next couple of weeks at certain points. I'm not entirely sure of the dates, but that's okay. They'll just come up for you. These elements are in my Perspectives program. That is the name of my 8-week foundational program. And the model that I use is called the HEAL model. HEAL. HEAL. And the H stands for Holistic Alcohol-Free Mindset. Holistic Alcohol-Free Mindset. The E stands for Emotional Clearing and Energy Work. The A stands for Authentic Accountability, and the L stands for Life-Changing Retreats. These 4 elements are part of my program, and they are what make it completely unique and unstoppable. And I'm going to share them with you, as I said, over the next couple of weeks. But today, we'll just look at the H, Holistic Alcohol-Free Mindset. What is it? What does it mean? And why is it important on our specific journey as opposed to some other type of sobriety program? Well, let's talk about this. What a holistic alcohol-free mindset encompasses understanding that sobriety is more than just not drinking. It's about not wanting to drink. That is so important, gals. If you're still craving a drink and still bothered by alcohol after a year, then there is something missing on your journey. And it usually happens a lot sooner than a year, but I am willing to give it to say at least give it a year. But in my experience, it happens much more quickly, where we literally don't even want to drink anymore. The issue is gone. It's no longer a problem in our lives. A holistic alcohol-free mindset is a total transformation based on the premise that everything we experience in life depends on how we look at it and what mindset we bring to the table. Everything. So this is where transformation comes from. With this type of mindset shift, we understand that we can shape our experiences in life by the way we approach them. And therefore, we're no longer victims of anything. We are in control and able to choose how we feel and how we respond to life. This is powerful, powerful stuff. This mindset also includes a foundational understanding that anything in life can be overcome with the right perspective, attitude towards adversity, and passionate determination. Hell, we start welcoming challenges because we know every challenge is an opportunity to grow. But when you're drinking and you can't stop drinking, that's impossible to even really think about. The struggle is real and it's there every day, and there's no growth in that struggle. It's just the same struggle every single time, which is sad because there's no growth in that. This mindset also includes a complete acceptance and taking total responsibility for your journey, coupled with a commitment to emotional sobriety. Because this is where the buck stops now, right? There's nowhere else to place the responsibility for our lives than firmly on our own laps, okay? And so we stop blaming the past, we stop blaming other people in our lives or things they've done to us, mistakes we've made. None of it is an excuse for drinking or for misbehaving, because we accept along with this a commitment to emotional sobriety. This means we're growing up emotionally, which I hate to say it, gals, but most of us were not particularly grown up when we were drinking. I talked just a week or so ago about pouting. Grandma's pouting. Like, come on, right? But we do it. We did it. Anyway, that's another episode. You can just go back a week or two. You'll find it. But yeah, with emotional sobriety and taking total responsibility for your journey, there's so much power in that. All of a sudden, there is zero victim in your life. You have taken your life back. A holistic alcohol-free mindset also includes choosing and fully embracing a new identity. I know, right? Isn't that exciting? We truly do become different people. We're more loving, more patient, more accepting of others, more able to handle life's little challenges and life's big ones. We become unrecognizable in that sense. We're no longer anxious. We're no longer fragile. We take on this new identity. And in my program, I show you how to do it with a specific module on future self. We do future self work, create a new identity, and then make a time capsule. It's very powerful to be connected to your future self. So any sobriety work that you do really should have that. And as far as I know, they don't. Mine does. And finally, a holistic alcohol-free mindset includes an understanding that we work smarter, not harder. And I wanted to include this because it sounds like a lot of work, right? You're probably thinking, oh my God, I have a life. What the hell, right? But this actually does not take that much time. It doesn't take that much time once we have the practice to walk through our day with the right attitude and understanding where our emotions come from and how to manage them. This does not take a lot of time to learn. And as you know, I teach here on the snippets that we should all have a sacred space and we should all be doing daily self-care. And all of this that I'm talking about fits right into your daily self-care routine, which can be as little as 5 minutes. And then the rest of the program comes out at 1 hour per week. 1 hour a week. If we can't give 1 hour a week to our own self-development, then there's something wrong, right? So it's working smart, not hard. We get all of this done, but not by slaving away, that's for sure. All in all, this holistic mindset transformation allows you to break free from the grip of alcohol while rebuilding trust, reclaiming your identity, and creating a beautiful future for yourself and your family. It's about changing the situation by changing your perspective and your attitude towards yourself and your life, past, present, and future. It's incredibly beautiful. So when you are ready, my dears, and you decide that you're going to not just put down alcohol, use your obsession with alcohol, your problem with alcohol, your struggle with alcohol as a launching pad to build a life you never even dreamed was going to happen at this stage of the game. But I'm here to tell you that it can, and it's not that difficult. And you can be joyous. You can be contented with life. The pain and suffering can end. And if any of this is hitting home, I want you to stop and think about how many times you've told yourself, I'll cut back, only to find yourself pouring another glass. How many times have you woken up with regret, promising yourself it was the last time? Our time is so precious. The truth is, dear, that nothing changes until you decide that it's time. If you're tired of feeling stuck in this cycle, it's time we spoke. I offer free one-on-one calls where you can share your story with me, and together we'll create a personalized plan to finally break free. What is right for you specifically? And because I know that taking this step is huge, I'm offering a $200 restaurant certificate to every woman who shows up at her call. Listen, you'll soon be enjoying a beautiful night out, completely in control, fully present, and without regret. On me. But of course, I have a limited number of calls I can take in a month and a limited number of certificates. So open up the app you're streaming this show on right now. Go to the notes below the show and tap the first link that says book your call with Becca. It'll take you to my personal calendar where you can pick a time that works before they're gone. My dear, this will be the decision that changes everything. And there's no time like the present, especially at our age. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for popping in. Be sure to come back tomorrow so we can keep your head on straight. Sending you buckets of love.